So. So officers, I was talking to them, and they just came off of like their break or whatever, so this is their first day back. Yep, crazy that.
Good, how are you?
Happy.
Yeah?
Not happy about this.
Yep.
I thought you said happy, but not happy.
Yeah, I am happy, but not happy about this. Not happy about you.
All right, thanks, guys.
You got a JS officer arrested, you have this one.
I don't know everything. Great. All right. Good evening. I'm Sergeant Hungerford with the Jacksonville Sheriff's Office Traffic Homicide Unit. This briefing is in reference to a traffic crash that occurred this evening about 7:15 p.m. in the 4500 block of Baymeadows Road, which unfortunately resulted in a traffic fatality. A motorcyclist was eastbound on Baymeadows Road. At the same time, a motorist was leaving out of the 4500 block apartments, which is Park Avellino. He was driving a Toyota Tundra pickup, towing a long trailer. As he pulled out to go westbound, he crossed and blocked the eastbound lanes. As the motorcyclist approached, the motorcyclist struck the driver's side rear of that Toyota Tundra and was thrown from the motorcycle and landed on the pavement. Jacksonville Fire Rescue responded, provided life-saving measures, and transported him to the hospital where unfortunately he was pronounced deceased. This is the 65th traffic fatality this year in Duval County and the 11th involving a motorcyclist. The motorcyclist is a white male, approximately 25 years of age. The 4500 block of Baymeadows Road is closed and will remain closed probably for another hour until we finish collecting evidence and speaking with witnesses. And with that, I'll take any questions you might have.
Is anyone charged in this case right now?
At this time, the driver of the truck has remained at the scene and is cooperative. At this time, nobody has been charged. There's no indicators of impairment at this time. Um, we'll see how that goes as we move forward.
And was anybody else in the vehicle with the driver of the Toyota Tundra?
There's only a single occupant as far as I'm aware. Just the driver as far as I'm aware.
And it was just a single motorcyclist in the vehicle as well?
Yes, ma'am. Motorcyclist versus the truck. We do have a couple of witnesses who were behind the motorcycle, and we're interviewing them as well.
And how old were each of the people driving?
The driver of the truck was approximately 40 years old, also a white male, and the motorcyclist was about a 25-year-old white male.
Do we know approximately how fast they were going with the motorcycle?
We're working on that. There's significant skid mark and significant damage to the truck. Detectives will do some mathematical equations and they'll be able to determine that, but it won't happen for a couple of days.
Do you know if there was any way for the motorcycle to pass that truck while he was crossing the lane?
Unfortunately, the truck presented a very long side, so he blocked all of the lanes eastbound and the center lane. So the only out that the motorcyclist would have had he swerved would have been go into oncoming traffic, and that's probably not a very good idea either. So he was stuck essentially. The only way that he could have avoided the collision was to bring the bike to a safe stop. Thank you for your time.